Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master, I...
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
I'll fuck him up if I have to, bitch.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Okay. None of us stole them, but I'm not telling you who stole them, bitch.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve?
Hate to break it to you, man.
When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
Agreed.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that, as would the former head of our clan.
Okay, still recording. Good.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
Very nasty. Let's just see what Sarah thinks.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the name of Senora.
Oh shit, this is where it comes in. Oh no, let's go. Senora?
Senora's the one behind all this? Ugh, not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Foreshadowing.
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now?
Either way, we have a score to settle with Senora.
You can say that again!
Either way, we have a score to settle with Senora.
Alright then, let's do this!
Let's fucking go!
Long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi, the people of Inazuma have nothing to fear. A self-evident fact. Yet Sara is blind to it.
I mean, yeah, it may be powerful, but that's not really the point here, man. I'm looking for chests, don't mind me. Aside from this one, obviously, I meant other ones. It's like, there's a chest right there, I know, but I mean other ones. Dude, we're like 5k away from 58. Let's go. Now, I fought Senora before. If you look at my inventory, I have some of her drops, but that's because I've been going into other people's worlds and doing it. Hold on. So I have a few of her drops, but I haven't unlocked her yet, and I'm assuming this is when she gets unlocked, and I'm very excited to actually do this fight. Now, I've considered that since I soloed Child with Traveler, I might try to solo Senora with Traveler, but she's currently Geo, and Geo is not raised at all. And I really don't want to do that. Hey, don't mind me. But I also know that it's going to take me forever to, like, try to solo her, so I'm just going to go with my main team. Even though it kind of... Okay, since it's... Even though my main team is, like, half... Yeah, I can see. Is Cryo and Pyro, but we should be okay. She only has a resistance, she's not immune to... You okay? Okay, take your weapon. She's not immune to it, she's just resistant to those elements, so it should be fine. And I know how to fight the boss. I know it's a little bit different. I know it's a little bit different from when you do it in the story, because it always is. Plus, I'm assuming I might have one extra character in Sara. But I'm not 100% sure. I like how the music's really soft, but you just see a bunch of, like, fallen people who are just... all, like, panting and shit. What did you want to say? I'm assuming you mean Sara or Senora, because I don't think you mean the Shogun. Am I still recording? Yeah, okay. Tenshukaku. Am I looking for chests? Yes, yes I am. I can't talk to you? No, okay. Now I'm going to my main team. Narukami Island, Tenshukaku. This is where the Raiden Shogun dwells. If your guess isn't off, you are about to meet Senora again. If you're not a fucking terrible guesser, you're about to meet the same person again. I also saw the little, video from Hoyo's channel about the Fatui Harbingers, so I'm fully aware of, like, what's happened to her, but I haven't gotten to experience it myself, and I'm actually really excited to do so. I'm trying not to be too loud because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I slept. Because I'm weird. I sleep at weird hours. I'm a night owl. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
The way people charge...
You want me to fuck you up, bitch? Fight me.
If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Okay, so Sora's not joining us.
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Senora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun.
No the fuck you don't, you fucking liar.
I know. You can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time.
I haven't thought about you since the last time I tried to kick your ass.
Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun?
No shit. You probably already know well aware why the fuck I'm here and what the fuck's about to happen, bitch.
I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge.
I really don't like you.
The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
I'm sure most of us are well aware of the theories that are going on behind why the Tsaritsa wants the Gnosises and stuff. And with the way, what you just said, it kind of makes sense as to why people would think that, but you can't do it this way. Like, you can't destroy an entire civilization. Because it seems like she's evil, but it kind of makes sense in a way. It's time for me to put a stop to this.
You? Stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Oh shit, voice acting.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
It is what I want. Fucking fight me, bitch.
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part!